So I got a Magnavox TV in. When you plug it in, it does that. Flashes the green LED power on light, and if you press it, nothing happens. So let's take the back panel off, see what happens, see what we see. So in order to take the back panel off, you're going to take your stand off first. There's two screws here. You take this screw off here. You go along the edge and take all your screws off there. And any other accessory screws you need to take off. And then your back panel will pop off. But make note of your speakers if you have a speaker bar. Make note of that, which is your left and right. Once you get the back panel off, we'll go from there. Okay, now you got your back panel off. You can see that I peeled back this foil just to get the clearance out. I'm going to take that screw out, these screws here. I don't think you have to take these out. Leave these here because I think these connectors stay in, but these here, take them out. Take this screw here, that screw here. You're going to have to take that bracket out. Peel back your tape. I don't think there's any other screws up front. There's not. Take that screw out, these two here. You want to disconnect this connector, disconnect this connector, disconnect this one, and you might have to disconnect that one in order to lift this top off. And your cable up here as well. Once you get that, take your top off. We're going to look at the power supply next. I was wrong about the connectors here. You don't have to take them off. Leave that on. Once you get all your wires connected here, you can even leave this one here, because this is what we're going to do. Make sure you do disconnect that. This is what we're going to do. We're going to flip him upside down. And you have this screw, this screw, this screw, that screw. This screw and that screw. Leave these two here. That's for your outlet. You'll notice when you take all your screws out, you have this connector here. You can take him off. And you have this wire wrapped around him. And you got these two wire connectors here. Take them off. And you'll be able to pull your board out. Now, once you got your wires disconnected, you're here to examine your board. At first glance, you see these two black dots. Those are bad capacitors. And if I remember correctly, these are 2200 microfarad. I gotta look at them. Yep, this is 2200 microfarad, 25 volt. And the other one is a 1200 microfarad, probably 25 volt, 35 volt. So you change these two guys out, and your TV will be working just fine. Steady power light on. Should say AV1 satellite. If this fixed your video, leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.